Welcome to another Daybreak Utah home tour. We're here in East Lake Village and we're along the Oquirrh Lake, which is one of the most coveted locations in the entire community. But let's get you inside the house. So as we're heading into the house, one of my favorite parts is the great room, but stay with me to the backyard. You're gonna be amazed. Let's go inside. So immediately as you step in the home, you can see this beautiful great room. What I love about this space, they've updated the ceiling with the paneling, but these views, they really took advantage of the views. So right behind you is the lake, but right here to your right is the yard. And not only do you have the porch right outside the window that you're looking at, that's the porch that faces west, and you can see the water. But right here, you can see these French doors. So as they built this home, they intentionally designed the home to take advantage of all the daylight and all the yard space. So it's not a wraparound porch, but instead you've got an ample large front porch and you've got a really spacious side patio. So imagine having breakfast out here, hanging out in the evening, and from this position, I look right at the lake. There's the Oquirrh Lake. Incredible. And guys, there's only one lake in Utah that is an Oquirrh Lake, and this is the one. It's gorgeous. Something magical about running water, right? As the lake moves, paddle boarders, kayakers, all the things. So here's the great room. Good space to sit and hang out and relax. You can watch a movie, but the daylight and the way they designed this home, accentuating these large, picturesque windows, is incredible. So now you walk into the kitchen dining, check out the ceiling. Post and beam architecture features, gorgeous pendant lights, and this massive, beautiful, stunning luxury kitchen. So as I make my way around the dining room, extra tall windows that showcase this beautiful yard. We're sitting on 0.21 acres. That's an immense size for a backyard here in Daybreak. And I want you to notice the fence out there. Notice that it's a privacy fence. Some of the corner lots in Daybreak only get a short 3-foot fence, but this backyard is a privacy fence, so you can hang out here, have all the privacy, the relaxation. We're gonna go out there a little bit later and I wanna show you the hot tub, the dining area, the relax area, and tell you about some of the landscaping. Here's an incredible island. Beautiful pendant lights. This is gorgeous all the way up. Nice upgraded cabinets, gas cooktop. Lots of space to create your meals, hang out with your company. If you're in the kitchen cooking or doing dishes, you can talk to everyone. This is a great room. But cast your eyes up here from that angle. There's the upper level. And instead of enclosing it, they kept it open with the railing and the balcony. So you could have that be your exercise room. The kids could hang out there in a playroom. It's like an open loft flex space with bedrooms and bathrooms. So an incredible great room, super vaulted, and what you'd expect in a luxury home is an incredibly big pantry. Look at that, all the space in the world to store everything you desire to make your creative cooking come to life for your friends. All right, gorgeous great room. Behind you is the mud room. I like how it's almost a double mud room. As you step in here, you've got space to drop your shoes, hang up kids' coats and clothes, but then you step in further and you have a door to the laundry room. Some people don't have a laundry room with a door. I love the door so I can shut it when I want to hide my laundry, but also I've got lots of huge windows, lots of daylight. So it's a cheery laundry room. On your left is the powder room. So the guest powder room, pendant, pedestal sink. Very nice, great location right off the great room. The garage is an ample 2-car garage. And one of the interesting things in Daybreak, let me show you the driveway. Okay, we never talk about driveways, but it's actually something worth noting. In Daybreak, one of the design features that they've come up with is a lot of the homes have a back load driveway. And I've had people ask me, why is that? Well, it was very intentional. When you drive into Daybreak, you don't see these massive garage doors. They're kind of ugly. We don't see these massive cement driveways. We walk out here to the back of the home and we have an alley load. But this isn't some janky alley. This is a very nice alley. So you can drive down and exit on the end. All these homes load to the alley, lots of space. And then on the other end, you can exit as well. You can see the neighbor shoots basketball hoops here in the backyard, in the alley. You can see how safe it is. Really nice, safe space. And now let's go back inside the home. Oops. All right, I want to show you the backyard. So here's one of our access points to the backyard. The backyard is fully gated, like I said before, with a privacy fence. There's this patio space to barbecue grill, but what I really love about this home is they've created living spaces. So I want to direct your attention on some of the landscaping. Sometimes people landscape real cheap, right? They put in a forsythia or whatever and it's cheap. Not in this backyard. Right here we have some of these cascading pines that are very artistic and beautiful. We've got a couple of grow boxes that have drip lines in them. One of my favorite trees is this variegated beech. In the fall, these turn really bright red. They have this variegated leaf that's so fun to grow in your yard. It's just interesting to look at, variegated beech. You've got these weeping spruces. Again, these aren't cheap. This is mature landscaping. The hot tub, friends, included. And over here you can see we've got steps to access the hot tub and a little trolley to put your drinks on. Wouldn't it be so fun on this nice cement pad to gather with your friends, hop in the hot tub, have your drinks or chips, this beautiful space. So again, upgraded landscaping. Here's our fire pit area. Large patio that was poured intentionally and stamped so pretty for the fire pit. You've got the Adirondack chairs that are bright sunflower yellow, and you can sit around this. Imagine your teenagers or you and your friends, anyone hanging out, talking to each other, enjoying this backyard. Okay, another tree I want to point out to you. Again, here's your gate, very private. Out the gate, across the lawn, is the lake. So if you want to ride your bike on the trails, if you want to hop on this bridge and cross over to the island with your stroller, whatever you want to do, you are right here. And I'll tell you, I live in Daybreak. I've lived here 22 years. My favorite thing is getting on those trails. I love getting on the trails. This home is situated ideally in this coveted East Lake where the trails are right out your door. Another beautiful piece of landscape is this Japanese maple. These are hard to grow. They're kind of a delicate tree. They're beautiful. Again, this landscaping was done intentionally, beautifully, and upgraded. All right, what else should I show you in the backyard? This is it. You just want to hang out here. I love that the trees are tall, so you get some shade. Let's go back inside and check out the rest of the home. All right, take a left and back into the great room. Check out those soaring ceilings. Lovely light. If they wouldn't have added this second set of windows on top, it would have been such a disservice to this beautiful room. Love this floor plan. Okay, immediately on your right is one of the other things I love about this home, and it's the primary suite. If you are like me, you want to just be on the main floor, live on the main floor. And your primary suite on the main is huge. So here we go into the primary suite. Huge space, lovely windows. And to enter the ensuite bathroom, you've got French doors and a double vanity. Check this out. Oh, lovely. Upgraded tile backsplash. These countertops are taller than most, which I love because I don't have to lean over when I'm getting ready in the morning. So you've got the his and hers vanity. You don't have to share a sink. How nice is that? You've got a beautiful soaking tub, and then the glass Euro shower. We've got, hello, you've got a full-length mirror so you can check yourself out after you get dressed. I want you to check out the walk-in closet. It's really spacious. And then we've got a toilet room with a door, of course. And of course, in a luxury home, you want a door. So you can shut that door, have some privacy. Nice, beautiful flooring. So this flooring looks like wood plank, but it's actually tile, which is an upgrade. This will last forever. Okay, gorgeous quartz, lots of tile, nice, beautiful finishes. One of the other things I want to point out, floor plans. When you live in a home, it's different than when you just walk in a home. I want you to notice that this master on the main is right here accessible, but it's down a little private hallway. That's design at its best. In some homes, you open the master bedroom and you're right in the belly of the great room. That's really uncomfortable. You want to have some space between you and your guests. So that was really a smart design. Okay, let's go. Should we go up or down? Let's go up and see the views from the bedrooms. Here we go. Oh, home office. This could be your formal living room, piano room, home office, and look at that view of the lake. $1 million views. So stunning. All right, let's go upstairs and I'll show you the flex room at the top of the stairs that overlooks the great room. Okay, you could use this room for toys, play, home gym, whatever you want, but I love that they made it open. The upgraded post and beam ceiling, these double level windows really add to the luxury of this home. Okay, so we've got 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. Let me show you the bathroom quickly because it's a Jack and Jill bathroom that goes right into the other bedroom. Ta-da! Here's one bedroom with its own ensuite bathroom. And look at that $1 million view. If I bought this house, we'd all fight over who got this bedroom. That's what you want to wake up to, my friends, the Oquirrh Lake. Stunning. Here's our second upstairs bedroom. Likewise, beautiful view. My clients turned this into home office, home gym, views of the lake. So nice. Okay, another thing that's really fun is how they've built this staircase. Such a pretty use of lighting and style with these banisters that go up and down. Now we'll take our way down to the basement. Okay, as we come to the basement, this basement we've declared is 80% finished. Let me show you why. Right here on this side, we have about maybe 10-20% of the basement that's a huge storage room. But this is a massive space. They've put in a second refrigerator. They've put in shelving. Hello, there we are. Over here you've got plumbing. You could make a kitchen down here, a kitchenette or a kitchen or another bathroom because of the access of the plumbing. So nice unfinished space. Then we're going to cross over into the large family room. And a little nook. You could put teepees there for your kids. Okay, wonderful big space. I love that they've got deep windows. So we're in a basement, but you've got lots of deep windows. I love that. So a place to gather, comfy couch, watch a movie. We've got some storage under the stairs. We've got the utility room right here. This home comes with soft water, updated furnace, and water heater. Room for a ping pong table. You know you're having fun when you got a ping pong table. Sit and play cards. And then they've got a dry bar over here. A little beverage fridge and a dry bar. Again, snacks and entertainment with your friends. 2 more bedrooms, very large. Both of these rooms are extra big. They've got queen size beds. Huge windows, lots of daylight. For a basement, this is incredible. You don't feel like you're in a dark basement. Again, lots of space, big walk-in closets, and a nice full bathroom. I love the tile, really beautifully done. The tile shower, the tile floors. Sorry. Okay, and now we're back in the family room. So if you have loved watching this tour, we would love to have you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Watch us for more great tours of Daybreak, Utah and other amazing homes around the Salt Lake Valley. Give me a comment and ask me any questions. I've lived in Daybreak longer than most. We are the 13th family to move in. So if you've got questions about Daybreak, we have the answers. Zander Real Estate, we're the Daybreak experts. Follow us and we'll talk to you soon.